So today I wanted to talk about mukbangs. More importantly about mukbang culture and how it has been taken too far and how we need to reel it back in. At this point, we just need to stop mukbangs, because mukbangs are supposed to be just sitting down, having a chat with somebody while they eat, Honestly, I used to love mukbangs. Back in 2020, I used to be putting mukbangs on all the time. Especially in quarantine, we couldn't go out to restaurants. So I'd always sit down and always pull up a mukbang and always just have that I guess it's honestly you make a connection with somebody whenever it's a mukbang. And it used to be so a lot harder and so fun. It was mainly about conversations and just it really made you feel like the person you were watching was your friend, Nowadays with short media content, I feel that essence, that long form media content, especially when it comes to mukbangs, is there such a big disconnect now? It's all about overconsumption now, and it's really sad to see, because I feel that spark that initially made me mukbangs so much is now gone. But I want to make this video because I feel we've lost the plot of mukbangs. You know what I mean? I don't think mukbangs are inherently bad. I think it's more the culture around mukbangs and how we've glamorized this version of just having so much food, and it really is unhealthy. It also wastes a lot of food. There was a couple things that made me want to make this video, and one of those things was jelly bean sweets on TikTok. I've seen a lot of things across my feed recently about her, which, by the way, I used to be an OG for her, honestly. If I'm being honest, I used to watch her a long time ago whenever she first started her mukbang videos. I used to watch her videos, and I really used to enjoy them because there was just this warm presence about her. If you watch one of her videos, I think you'll get what I mean. She was very natural in front of the camera, and it felt like you were talking to a friend or a family member, I recently come across her again the past week or so. I saw a couple of her videos, and more so I saw trends about the way she eats or something like that. But I was scrolling through her thing, and I was at least from what I saw from the outside looking in, all of her videos, she's eating nothing but fast food. Which, by the way, guys, don't always eat fast food. Try to get some healthy meals in, you know what I mean? Even I try to be healthy. But I eat fast food half the time. I'll be real with y'all. I do be doing that too. But anyways, I saw a lot of hate going about her, about how she's gaining weight and stuff and everything like that. And I felt really bad because, I said, it's really bad to hate on people, but also because I feel whenever new mukbangers start getting, I guess, views and stuff, they always, I feel they always start doing it for the views, which I don't think she is. I'm not, accusing her of nothing, but, I think these things that start out with a hobby start turning to, an obsession, So I just wanted to honestly just, touch on that, because I saw that recently coming up about the hate and stuff and everything, and I was I hope she's doing okay. I hope that she's fine, yeah, people are making trends the way she eats or something, because I guess she eats really fast. I don't know, but I just wanted to touch on that topic and say I hope she's taking care of herself, because with the mukbang industry and the culture, it can be very toxic, and I just hope she's doing all right. Another person I also want to touch on is Pan Jiao Ting. I hope I'm saying that name right. If I'm sorry, if I'm butchering it, I'm sorry. I have a country honestly, I have a country accent, and I don't think I do, but I do. But anyways, I'm sorry, but I just can't really pronounce things sometimes. She was also another part of the reason I want to make this video, was because she recently passed away on a live stream, but supposedly her stomach ripped open on live stream, or not on live stream, but she passed away on live stream. By the way, this was over a 10-hour long live stream where she was sitting down without a break, eating over 22 pounds of food in one sitting. And this is one reason why I want to make this video, because I'm we need to know when enough is enough. And it's really sad and heartbreaking to see what the mukbang and food industry can do, and how views, whatever, doesn't matter. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and it's just really sad to have seen that. But I did a little bit of research, and I saw that prior to her doing this over 10-hour long live stream and sitting down and eating all that food, she had just got out of the hospital for her stomach bleeding, which was also had to do something with mukbangs, I think. But it's just really sad and heartbreaking to see how not everybody, but there definitely is individuals out there that glamorize and make this overconsumption a good thing, like we've seen it with like Nick Avocado. Every single thumbnail is his. Honestly, it's crazy. It's crazy. Every single thumbnail is crazy. But she was 24. She passed away. And I just think it's sad to see. I mean, it's sad for anybody to pass away, but it's as bad, especially since she's so young. She was 24, and that happened. Furthermore on that, also saw that China passed a law in 2020 to stop mukbang content, and they like banned it from like restaurants from like overselling food and stuff like that. So like there was like a whole other thing, I guess, in 2021 because that was coming like a big thing. Yet again, COVID, people were at home, that probably had a play into it. But I was read somewhere too that it says you must pay $13,000 if you like break the fines, like if you break like that bill or something, which is crazy. Which I'm surprised. Honestly, they should like rewrite that system because like there's still a lot of, I feel like, mukbangs happening that like it's like it doesn't make sense, and besides I don't know, it's very confusing. I really just skimmed over it, so I really can't that's probably why I'm so confused. I just skimmed over it, but a lot of it didn't make sense to me because I'm like, how can you tell about like I don't know, it's just a hard system. But I think it's more about like the culture around mukbang, how we as like a society have made this new standard, when back in 2020 it used to be so like wholesome and like such a comforting genre of social media that like I really enjoyed personally. But now I feel like it's just been so like corrupted and like just made for like money and views and fame and success, when it used to be about just getting that one-on-one connection with somebody. That's all I want to make this video about, just about the over glamorization that we've made as society about like over consuming, and how like the mukbang culture has just turned corrupt for like views and success and fame, like whatnot. I want to see like a rerun. I want us to go back to our roots for mukbangs. I think mukbangs were a really good concept to begin with whenever they first started, but now they've been turned like really bad. So I would like to see us to like kind of like regress and go back to like the original mukbang format, because that was a really wholesome and like great thing. And I think like I know it helped me a lot in terms of just like having like human connection, I guess. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope we can bring back the old mukbang ways. I really miss it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and see you next week.